Hey, hi. So today I was like, maybe I should film another video. And yeah, I was like, I should probably film another video. Even though I know I'm just gonna get like 40 views. That's okay, guys. I'm doing it for me, doing it for me. And I don't know, I was like, I'm getting ready for work, for one of my 3 jobs. I mean, yeah, I have 3 jobs, so I think that's probably why I don't have time to like do stuff like this. So yeah, I shouldn't be like hard on myself, but I have a bit more free time like in the future. So I was like, you know what? I should probably film a video because I'm just in the mood to. And I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like I'm in a good mood. Because honestly, I've been so down for these past 2 months because I've been so like vitamin D deficient. I literally had no vitamin D in my system. I did a blood test and it said that, I don't know the units, but the minimum level was about 30 and my level was 10. And I just thought like maybe all these aches and pains are just a symptom of me getting older. Because genuinely, I would go for a walk and come back and have so much like ache in my body. Like my body was aching like every single time I did any kind of physical activity. And I just put it down to, you know, I'm just getting old, guys. Like I'm just getting old. I'm 25. Like that must be it. That's what's making me like, you know, feel genuinely like I couldn't move without one of my bones dislocating. And now looking back on that, I'm like, why did I normalize that? Like that shouldn't be normalized, but I really just put it down to age. I was like, maybe there's something else wrong with me. Maybe there's something else wrong with me, but I just can't be bothered to, you know, decipher what that is, because that's just a bit like annoying and long, and who wants to do that? Who wants to sit down and think about all the things that are wrong with them? Not me. I'm just so like amazing. So why would I ever think those things? So yeah, it turns out I'm just vitamin D deficient, and they prescribed me some like vitamin D tablets. They were, I forgot again the units, but they were around like 2,000 something. They're around like 2,000, is it milligrams? My sister used to take vitamin D tablets, and she said that like she was on such a strong prescription that she felt like she was going crazy. And I just feel like my body's just so sensitive to anything. Like if I have antibiotics, my body can't hack that. If I have like iron supplements, my body can't hack it. I just think it's really kicking in. Plus yesterday it was so warm, it was 17 degrees, and genuinely, can you just tell, like I feel like I'm in such a good mood. I just have energy all of a sudden, and I'm like, what is this? What it's like to not be depressed, guys? What the hell? As usual, I'm straightening my hair. I actually have a new addition to my hair supply family, which is this thing, and it's basically like it helps to blow, oh no, bye-bye. It helps to like blow dry your hair and like really flare it out. Oh my god, it really like helps flare out your hair. So I might do that towards the end, but if you can see my hair without any sort of help, looks really bad. Genuinely, what the hell? Why is my phone like literally giving up on me right now? So yeah, I'm just going to work, and then afterwards I'm gonna go for a drink with my friend. Oh my god, I really thought that was like going down again. Am I okay? It's like an optical illusion. You know when you think something's falling down, but it's not actually falling down? It's a bit weird. Don't know what's going on there. But I'm going for a drink with my friend afterwards. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but as usual, I'm just going to waffle. And yeah, cause I got this notification from YouTube. Get more viewers if you upload weekly. And I'm like, I know if I upload weekly, I get more views. But can I be bothered though? I'm just feeling really lazy at the moment. Like, I'm genuinely so lazy. I don't want to do anything. I haven't been working out because, as I said, I get like muscle pains, but not anymore though. I think I'm getting better. But yeah, I'm just thinking about what I want for dinner. Like for example, I'm like really craving, you know, like those spicy noodles, but then I have to go to like an Asian convenience store and like buy all the fish oil, sesame oil, soy sauce, and all the little bits and bobs. But I will get around to it. I think I definitely want to go. I have like a local Korean store near me, and I really just want to probably raid that store. Not like theft, but like just you know, just get everything. Because I don't know if I said this story before, but I also have another Japanese store near me, and they thought I was trying to rob them. You know, because I've worked in stores before, and whenever we used to suspect someone was like stealing something, we would send one of our colleagues to go follow them around the shop basically. And that's what happened to me. I started like, I was getting followed around. I was getting followed around this store, and I was like, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so attractive. I'm just being followed around, you know. Reminds me of my ex-boyfriend, you know, being stalked and stuff. Lovely. But okay, I'm back. My phone just switched off because I had no storage, because I just chat so much shit. Okay, I'm back. My phone just switched off because I had no storage, because I just chat so much shit. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I was getting followed around this Japanese store. And yeah, I was just like, do you really think? I was just dressed in a tracksuit, basically. I was dressed like shit. But it's literally my local store. Like, it's 5 minutes from my house. Like, it's a 5-minute walk. And now every time I go into that store, they just keep looking me up and down. And I'm like, guys, I just want sushi. I just want sushi, okay? I'm gonna pay for it, okay? But that's what happens every time I go into that store. So I don't know what's going on with that. I just feel like theft recently in London has gotten so bad. My sister, like yesterday, was coming out of Euston Station and witnessed a guy stealing from M&S. And he stole from M&S, and 15 security guards like ran after him. I was like, is it that serious though? Like, is it that serious? 15 security guards tackled him to the ground, Euston Station. And I was like, fucking hell, you could have thought that was a bomb threat or something, but no. He just stole some milk. What else has been happening? Last week I got a concussion. I genuinely believe that it's because an old woman was like evil eyeing me. Yeah. So story time, guys, of how I got evil eyed. It's a really, you know, dark story. I was running for the bus, and I have this bus like stop like literally opposite my house, but I don't want to go round to like to the bus stop. I just want to cut through. We basically have like a field, but it's barricaded off. But like, I don't think there's no rules saying that we can't go through the field, but I just did it anyway. So I had to go under this rail, which I always do, under this rail to go to the bus stop. But so as soon as I like go up to the rail, I just see this old woman staring at me, and it's like she's staring into my soul. I mean, I do live in a good area, but there's a lot of dodgy stuff that happens around here, and I could just tell that she was looking at me like I'm a criminal. And I don't know what, like, guys, do I give criminal vibes? Do I give criminal vibes? I don't know, but she was looking at me like, what is this girl doing? As soon as I go and put my head under the rail, bang, I hit my head, and it hurt so bloody much, but I just had too much pride to show it. So I hit my head, and I was just like, okay, that really hurts. And I just kept walking because I didn't want her to see that my head basically, you know, got smashed into pieces. I've gotten concussions before. Not that it's like a regular thing, but you know, last year I hit my head twice, and I don't know if it's just because I'm really clumsy, or I tend to like dissociate and daydream a lot, so sometimes I just bump into things. It's not a quirky personality trait. I'm not trying to make it seem like that. Yeah, it was my birthday recently as well. I turned 25. I don't know, like genuinely starting to feel like an old gremlin, goblin thing, because honestly, I met this girl. Asked me like, how old am I, like recently, and I was like, I'm 25. The reaction I got was just genuinely like, oh my gosh, you look so good for your age. I look so good for my age. And then she started talking about how she just kept talking about how good I looked for my age and stuff. I'm like, what do you expect happens at 25? Like, do you think you suddenly shrivel up into a shrimp? And the gap between 22 and 25 is literally 3 years. I don't understand why there's such a massive shock, because when I was 21, I do remember looking at 25-year-olds and thinking that they're so old. I don't know, I started like, I've been getting some weird comments by people lately. Someone said to me that I was brave for being single at 25. Like, I'm brave. I'm brave for being single. Honestly acting like I'm a spinster in like the Regency era. I'm brave for being single. Got so mad at that comment. And you know me, I just didn't say anything. Oh, you don't know me, but I just didn't say anything in the moment. But I went home and trust me, I was raging. I went to my sister and I was like, why is this person acting like I've lost all hope in the world? I just, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm like old and stuff, but some people around me, the way they react to my age is just a bit dramatic. Just calm down, mate. Like, just actually calm down. Help me. God help me. Honestly, I went on this date like in January and the date was like actually quite good. You know, I met this guy on a dating app and when I turned up, he was actually hotter than the pictures. So I was like, that's a win. That's a win. We had our date, we went to the pub, we got like a drink and the date was going great until, you know, we went on the topic of like politics. Tell me why. And I think this was like a sign from God. It was a sign because he started talking about, unprompted by the way, I don't know how I feel about immigrants. You know, 30% of Albanians that come to this country are criminals. He was saying all of this without knowing that I was Albanian. And I was just sat there like, oh, like, you think I'm gonna rob you? I was just sat there thinking like, wow, he really has no idea. I was just an unsuspecting Albanian girl just sitting right there in front of him. And he was just stating all Albanian immigrants coming to this country. And oh, the date was so awkward. At the end, after he finished his sentence, I was like, you know, I'm Albanian, right? You know, I'm actually Albanian. So do you think I'm gonna rob you? You know, do you think I'm gonna like spike your drink and then like take you to my house and like, I don't know, do stuff? No. And after that, it was like, I have to go. I have to go. Like, I have to leave. He like left me like on that day. Actually, that's so dramatic. We literally said goodbye to each other. But he was like, nice to meet you, bye. He didn't even want to walk me to my bus station. All because you're just a little racist. You're just a racist. And now you're embarrassed. And I just was thinking like, I should have slept with him and ghosted him the next day as revenge. I should have done that. Honestly, that would have been so funny. But yeah, don't know. So yeah, maybe I am brave for being really single. Maybe I'm brave for being single, but yeah, I don't know. But I think that's it. I think I've like straightened my hair. And yeah, that's it. That was a little ramble. That was a little ramble. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to cut out like some of the dating stories I just said, but yeah, that's it. Hope I'll catch you next time.